Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. My name is Hajriani binti Mahbubi and this is my assignment to statistic. For this assignment, I'm going to find these values SSM, MSE, SSE, intercept and height value using an Excel software from the given data. So this is the given data, height, weight and height. So first we're going to sketch a scatter graph. You go to scatter and select the scatter graph. To insert the data, we use select data and add the data. From the X values, we choose the weight as the X data and we drag. So we get the X values. And for the Y values, we choose the height as the X, Y intercept. Drag and we're going to get this graph. So this is the graph that we get from this data. So we want to see the trend line. We go to trend line and we change the color so we can see the trend line. So this black line is a trend line. So we can see that this trend line is linear trend line. If we want to see the equation, we go to display equation on chart and we can also display the R-square equation. So this is the equation of the graph. Many other options we can get. Example, axis titles, we can put the axis titles, the data labels and etc. So the most important thing is we want to find the SSM, MS and the intercept value of this data. So we go to data analysis and we choose the regression. So once again, we select the Y range. Y range is head, so we drag the Y and also the X range. So we drag the X range. Okay, so we can also put the labels, residuals and more other options. So we choose the output range because we want to do the calculation in the same worksheet. If we choose the new worksheet, so the calculation will go to another new worksheet. So we want to do at the same worksheet, so we put at output range. So we select the column. This is to select the columns where we want to put. For example, we want to put it here. So we select the columns and we put OK. So this is the data that we get. With the data that we get, we can see that we get the same value of SS, MS. This is the SS value, MS value. We get the same intercept and head as the Excel. We get the same values. And for the R-square, we see that 0.99 is very close to 1, where when the R-square value is near to 1, that means the trend line of the data is very fit to the data given. So we see that the R-square is near to 1. We can see from the graph, the data and the trend line is fit to each other. And all the data, SS, MS, intercept and X variables that we get from this Excel is similar to the question that asked from this assignment. So this is proven that we can use this Excel software and use the equation as a manual calculation and get the same answer for both calculation and software Excel. So we get the same values and we get this graph. That's all. Thank you.